Scott, wake up. We've got a show to do.
Hey, now.
Come on, man.
This is the Hammer Down Racing Report. And now your hosts, Scott Hammer and Ron Miller.
Welcome, race fans, to the Hammer Down Racing Report.
Train wreck in progress.
Show number 401 for Thursday, what is today, 23rd October?
I think so, yeah.
Show number 401, and everything goes to hell. I was having issues during getting set up. The cameras seemed to be delayed, and so I'm like, all right, I'm going to reboot my computer and go downstairs, turn off the TV.
That sure worked well.
You were coming up the stairs as I went down, and I realized I left my dog out, and it's pouring. So I went down, got my dog, dried the dog off, got the mud off her paws.
Your dog was PO'd.
She was not happy, no.
She hates you.
She was outside going, she sounds like a mogwai. Come back up here, and the computer says, we're doing updates.
No, quit.
Yeah, so
it wouldn't.
We are a few minutes late, and I do apologize due to this computer, which I recently updated to Windows 7, so it actually can run that
clear
somehow,
up to Windows 7. Huh?
Yeah. Tonight on the show, we're going to be speaking with our Limaland champs. Aidan Hinds, your modified champion, will be joining us. I didn't realize this. He was the first UNOH modified champ that they've had. Yeah. First driver, UNOH driver.
Really?
To win in the modified.
Well, that's pretty cool then.
And then Todd Sherman getting, I believe it was his first Thunderstock championship.
But he's done some modified championships.
He's done a lot of championships. Yeah. So we'll be speaking to both those gentlemen here in a little bit. Also on the show, are you familiar with Weber Valley?
I am.
Something funny happened yesterday. We'll talk more about it, but most of their posts on Facebook are pretty funny.
They are.
And someone took it a little too seriously. We'll talk more about that later.
Took offense to it?
No, took it too seriously.
Oh, no.
Let's just say we have news about Weber Valley Speedway coming up later on in our racing news.
Huh.
We're not going to do the hashtag Speedy and hashtag DCR tonight for the stickers. We're just going to lump those in with the how many for tonight.
Right.
So
tonight.
So next week. So actually, technically, we're not giving a sticker away tonight, but for next week, it'll be the sticker plus a Ocho door panel, and that'll be the last Ocho door panel because we're going to switch to something else.
Okay.
To give away.
Something.
And I'm also running out of panels too. I hope so. Cat's kind of out of the bag. The Toledo Mobsters invited myself to go and be on part of their broadcast.
Right.
I had no idea what I was getting into. And as I was sitting in there, it was during the pregame warm-ups. I was in there with their broadcast guy.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, we'll have Scott on do some color commentating later on this year. I'm like, what? Bill didn't tell me anything about that. But
well, at least it wasn't a Don King moment on my very first live radio show where he said, yeah, I'd like to introduce you to Ron Miller, and walked out of the room. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a little different, but yeah. So we'll get to all that. And again, we do apologize, just a couple minutes late getting started here.
So in case somebody's wondering, who are the Toledo Mobsters if they've been living in the dark?
It's what was described to me as beer league hockey, but it's the APHL. They play at the Ice House there, right off of Alexis and near Lewis,
right,
kind of close to where I work too. So the first time I've been there, it was pretty interesting.
Really,
they get into it. I think they got a reputation for being like a bunch of goons fighting. Fight. There was no fights in the game. They played Worcester. It was their season opener this past Saturday.
And they won.
And they did win. They had to come from behind, but they did win. Yeah. So, I mean, it was interesting. They have a female goalie as well. She did not play that night.
Oh, okay.
So it was pretty cool. They got a pretty neat setup there. They stream their games live on YouTube, so you can check them out. And then all their games are Saturday nights. They're away this week.
Okay.
That's why hopefully next week I'll talk to Bill and see if we can give away a pair of tickets to that game.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Our friend Dennis Randall just checked in. We haven't seen him in a long time.
Well, hi, Dennis. Are you in need of car parts, a fresh set of American racers, maybe a custom car, or just help getting stubborn broken bolt out, or maybe some body bracing steel or
the body bracing steel's in the back seat of my car. It was raining and I wasn't going to grab it.
That's what works for me. Ron Miller Race Cars in Lambertville, Michigan has you covered. Plus, he's got the know-how to back it up from full builds to safety gear and fast service. Ron's got your back. Give Ron a call at 734-856-7223 and keep your ride race ready. Ron Miller Race Cars, fueling racers one lap at a time. And if you want to turn heads with wraps and decals, you can do so. DCR Graphics, he's got full wraps starting at just $425. I believe that's the 2025 price, so hurry up and take advantage of that before prices go up next year. There's no guarantee they will, but they could.
They might.
But right now it's $425. You can also schedule an installation to have DCR put the graphics on for you at a slight additional charge. He's got promo gear. You can get 8 custom die casts for just $135, available for late model sprints, modifieds, and more. And they've also added crew gear, t-shirts, hoodies, flags, and hats to the lineup, so your whole team looks sharp. Go to DCRgraphics.com or call 419-308-9523 to place your order today. DCR Graphics, where speed meets style. Also have to thank Oakshade Raceway, Dominator Race Products, Magic Moan Entertainment, Dittman Motorsports, and Freeze Frame Photos for sponsoring the show here.
Good people, all of them.
Absolutely. All right. Do a quick racing roundup here, and then we'll bring in our first guest, Aidan Hinds, the modified champion at Limaland here. So stick around for that. Let's click on the right buttons here. This one.
Racing roundup.
I don't know. My computer's still acting a little funky there. Only action going on locally in our neck of the woods, regionally, I guess you could say. Eldora Speedway last week.
I heard they had a race.
Did
there.
you?
Yeah.
Jeremy Creech getting the win in the Super Stocks last Thursday. That $1,000 to win deal. Gary Ray Jr. winning the season championship in the Super Stocks at Eldora. Friday night, Charlie Mefford, our good buddy there, getting the win in the UMP Modifieds. Jerry Bowersack winning the season championship. The old guy getting it done still. Representing you.
Yeah.
Your generation there, right?
Yeah, he's a punk kid.
Okay.
But that's okay.
And then Saturday, the Dirt Track World Championship won by Bobby Pierce.
Yeah.
Again.
RTJ definitely lost it.
I was at the hockey game, so I didn't get to see it.
Yeah, okay.
I tuned in a little late, and I saw I think it was the Jeff Dunn Memorial Race.
Right.
And then I saw Moran in Victory Lane, and they were interviewing. I was like, oh, did he win? It was like,
no, he
didn't. But he won the Lucas Oil Points Championship. So congratulations to him. Also, Josh Rice winning the Steel Block late model feature there. Ethan Dodson winning that Jim Dunn Memorial feature. Couple tracks down under, Murray Bridge Speedway. Ben Morris getting the win in the 360 Ellis Sprint Cars. Riley Hammerstein, your wingless sprint winner. Toowoomba Speedway. Aidan Raymont winning in the modified sedans. Lockie McHugh, a name I recall quite often from last winter or off season, getting the sprint car win, and Darren Baldwin winning in the Lightning Sprints. Oh, Leon Atkinson, also a winner in the wingless sprints.
We've got to have producer Dave start bringing in some results from Perth Motorplex. We got to get over to the West Coast. Everything he's been getting, everything he's been doing is East Coast.
Well, you give him the hookups for that.
I will.
We'll work on that. Kubota High Limit Series at Texas Motor Speedway Friday night and Saturday night. Rico Abreu getting the win there, of course, wrapping. He just had a hell of a year.
Yeah.
Got the midweek championship and also the season championship there overall. He got everything. He won everything this weekend.
He was highly successful.
Yes. World of Outlaw NASA Drink Sprint Cars. The Putnamville Showdown at Lincoln Speedway on Friday was won by David Gravel. And Saturday night's action, the LaSalle Showdown, was canceled due to rain. The Badger State Triple at Angel Park Speedway on Sunday was won by Sheldon Hodenshield. And I got a message here from Todd. He's waiting on his wife to log him in.
Oh, okay.
Right. I remember we'll be talking to him a little bit later anyways. Finally, NASCAR Action Craftsman Truck Series this past weekend. Everybody at Talladega Super Speedway. I didn't get to watch any of those races. I did watch the Cup race in Fast Forward last night on my DVR.
Okay.
Which I'm kind of glad I did. Because
did you see any clips of the truck going up in flames in the truck race?
No.
Oh goodness.
I missed that.
I forget his name. He's been racing for almost forever, and I've never seen a truck go up in flames the way that
You've
one
been
did.
racing almost forever.
We still had rubber wheels tires when I started. Yeah. So
no, I missed that. That was Friday in the Craftsman Truck Series. Right?
Yeah.
Gio Ruggiero winning that. Saturday in the Xfinity Series, the United Rentals 250 was Austin Hill getting the win. I did see an image of him flipping off the crowd or somebody. I don't know what that was all about.
I don't know.
And then Sunday's Yellowwood 500 at Talladega, Chase Briscoe getting the win in that one. Formula One action actually ran the United States Grand Prix at the Circuit of Americas, and Max Verstappen picking up the win there. People say we never talk about Formula One. There you go. We just did.
Yeah.
If you ever find yourself in desperate need of race car parts at the track, Dippin' Motorsports has you covered with the parts truck on site, servicing Fremont Speedway and Oakshade Raceway. They bring the shop to you. Pick up the fresh late model Hoosiers or stock up on tires for super stocks, modified sportsman classes. He still has tires, I do believe, so you can still stock up on tires. From high performance parts to expert support, Dittman Motorsports has everything you need to keep your car dialed in and competitive. Call 419-283-8580 or visit DittmanMotorsports.com to get what you need before race day. Dittman Motorsports, your trackside advantage. And from race day snapshots to custom gift items, freeze frame photos, delivers, snag stunning action shots. Celebrate your victory lane moments, and best of all, you can turn any of them into one-of-a-kind gifts. They have everything from custom can koozies, tumblers, wood plaques, slate prints, magnets, buttons, and so much more. I was talking to Charlie. He says a lot of the stuff they put together is great for, thanking your sponsors if you're a driver.
Yep.
And maybe entice them to come back next year. Give Charlie a call now at 419-407-6994. Visit freezeframephotos.redframe.com to check out all their photos there. I believe he's going to be at Montpelier this weekend for the Monster Mash, at least Saturday night. They will also, that was old. Needs to go away. So he's also pushing the calendars. You can get those custom calendars made. Pick out any 13 photos, I think, and get a custom calendar.
I like the calendars.
They're pretty cool. Yeah. I got one for my boss because he helped support me. Previous year there. So let's bring in our first guest here who's been waiting patiently.
How are you?
I hear you. I see you now. There you are. Hold on. Let me see. We got a little bit of feedback. Let's try that.
How's that?
Oh, I still hear us. You don't have headphones or anything, do you?
I do not. No, unfortunately. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll try and deal with it here. Congratulations first on the championship there. How does it feel to be the first ever UNOH driver to win a modified championship at Limaland this year?
Yeah, it was a really cool experience. It's great to do something for the university, kind of go down in the history books with them. Everybody on the team was super excited about it. It was a lot of fun throughout the year because we came through a lot of challenges with the car, the track, everything. So it was a pretty intense season to win.
I'm gonna mute you every time we talk, so that way we don't get the feedback. So I apologize here. So when did you know that you won the championship? Because it was pretty close, right down to the wire.
Yeah. So going into the final race, we were, was it 10 points behind, I think? And in the heat race, it was a battle between me and Shane O'Connor. We were able to make up 2 points in the heat race. So going into the feature, it's 2 points per car you passed. So I knew I had to at least get 4 points ahead of him. So we started the feature in fourth, and we were able to get to second pretty early on in the race. And knowing the stakes, I kind of just stayed behind, wasn't really pushing the limit too hard. Obviously, some of the cautions, you can try to look at your crew members to see how far away you were. But they were showing me one position. So I was always thinking I needed one position to win. And I took it wrong because they were saying you were in the lead for points. I had no idea until I was in victory lane. Yeah, it was right down to the wire, that's for sure.
So were you pushing it extra hard there then in the race, or did you think you had it locked up there running second?
Well, I didn't know for sure. So throughout the whole race, I was staying pretty like smooth, just trying to hit my marks correctly. I was staying behind second. I knew we were the same speed, if not maybe a little bit quicker, but I didn't want to push the envelope or anything because at Limaland, there's like multiple grooves when it gets really rough. So obviously the bottom will always be quick there. But if you can like hit the rut sometimes coming off the turns, you can like really launch you down the straightaway. So I knew there was something like through the middle, and once it hit like 5 to go ish, is kind of where I started to run the middle and really start to catch the leader. Then a caution came out, and we had a M60 on, so it was tire cooled down, trying to heat it back up. It was kind of a pain, but yeah, we crossed the line side by side. Me and Troy Catering, he drove a really great race. Oh, sorry, yep, sorry about that phone call. Yeah, we drove a really great race, and he beat me by like 43 thousandths of a second. So it was
That's close.
Yeah, it was extremely close coming to the line. It was a lot of fun to be racing with him because I know racing with Troy, he's always a super clean driver. But yeah, I had no idea where Shane O'Connor was that entire night. I think he might have finished 8th or so, which gave us the 4-spot difference to be able to win the championship. But yeah, it came down to the wire. Being in the car, I had no clue what was going on for points wise.
Now, representing UNOH there and being the first modified champion for UNOH, what does that mean to you to kind of represent the college that way?
Yeah, no, I mean, it was really awesome. The college has been so great to me. Everybody on the motorsports team, we all get along really well. The university's motorsports team coach, he's really great with teaching us and showing us the ropes of everything. Then Dr. Jarvis, who owns the university, he shows up to every race. He supports the team no matter what. He's just been really great to all of us. So it was really cool to kind of give back to them for everything that they've done to us.
Now, did you expect this kind of success this year? You had 3 wins, 5 top 5s, 9 top 10s. You finished, as we mentioned, second on season championship night, just real close there. Did you expect this success at the beginning of the season?
I knew we were going to be quick, just because the Longhorn chassis, they're so good just right off the bat. So I knew we were going to be good throughout the year, and really our goal was just to be super consistent. Obviously, we were wanting to get at least 1 win this season, and we were able to get that the 3rd night in, and then our kind of goals just kept changing because the first 2 nights we struggled a lot with the car. It was a big learning change, just getting used to something that turns in so well through the center. So it's like those Limaland tires was always hitting them things because I wasn't used to having a car that just turns right on a time. So it's like 3rd race in, we were able to get our first win. Then from then on, it was like just trying to get more. All of our maintenance, our setup, everything got a lot better, more thorough. And towards, I think, like race 5 or 6, we were able to take the lead in the points. And it was kind of just holding on from there, really, because you always try to think or don't think about points whenever you're racing it, but you always think about it in the back of your head. So it was just it was a struggle trying to think about, man, I could be the first championship for the school and it'd be really cool. But yeah, you always try to not think about that when you're racing.
Now, was yours the first championship for the school or just the first in the modifieds?
As far as I'm aware, it was the first for the school.
That's pretty cool.
I don't think we've had a stock R one just yet.
Gotcha. Now, you mentioned the Longhorn. Was this a new Longhorn, or is this one they've been running for a year or a few years?
Yeah, so this was one that we've been running for a few years. The one who ran it before us was Braden Weller. He kind of like shook the car down. It was good to begin with, but like each week we would just try something different, and we kept making it quicker and quicker to finally where like final 3 or so races, we just kept going back on our notes and was trying to be as consistent as possible. Weren't really trying anything just because we knew what worked on it. And we're really just trying to secure the championship from then on.
Now you've had this, you're not new to racing. You've been racing before. I saw you had 3 races in the Thunderstocks before they moved you into the modified there. How many years of racing experience have you had? And you run for your own team or another team as well?
Yeah, so we have a car back home. So I've been running dirt modifieds, UMP modifieds for 4 years now. Before that, I ran 3 years of sport mods. And then I started go-karts when I was 5 years old and ran those to I think 11 or 12. So yeah, I've been doing racing since I was 5. Yeah.
Now, did you have this kind of success on your own racing there in the modified?
No, not really, honestly. Yeah, if I'm gonna be honest, it's been a struggle for me in my own car. Just because go-karts is one thing. It's like there's not a whole lot to them, so they're really nitpicky. But as far as like setup wise, it's hard to mess them up. But when we went into the modified division, we really had no experience on race cars. So like the Chevy small block engines, no idea on those setup wise. I didn't even know what stagger was on tires for the first 3 years of racing modifieds. So yeah, we were kind of just shooting in the dark for a long time. And just since I've been at the university, I've kind of started to get a feel for everything, know what to expect in a race car, and know how to adjust to what I like.
Now, can you take some of what you've done with the UNOH team and apply that to your own team?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah. Yeah, all that we've tried this year, I try it back on our car, and it's all the same principles, really. So even though they're different chassis and all that, it's like stagger is still going to tighten the car, lowering bars, raising bars is going to do its own adjustment. So yeah, you can apply pretty much everything from the Longhorns back to our car and all that we've done on the team. Yeah.
So are you done racing for the year, or you got any more races yet to go? Or are you going to do any racing down south in January?
No, we're done racing for the year. Yeah. Yeah. We had our final race at Montpelier 3 or so weeks ago. Yeah. And it was a good race, but we're trying to sell our car. We're trying to get something a little bit newer, maybe something a little bit more competitive. But yeah, I'm done racing for the year until Volusia with the university. Yep.
So the university's not going to be at the Dome race?
No, unfortunately not. Yeah. Yeah, we've been trying to get them to go, but there's a lot that goes into it to try to get a car there, and it's a lot of stress to try to do in such a short time. And off season is like our big project time for the motorsports team. So to try to fit a big race in there between that, it's pretty difficult to try to do, but it'd be really cool if we could. Yeah.
One thing I was wondering, does the UNOH team do they race anywhere else besides Limaland, other than in January?
Yeah, no, they don't. It's yeah, we got our 13 races in Limaland, and then obviously our 9 races in Volusia. But yeah, other than that, that's it. I know years ago they used to travel like Eldora, I-55. I think they went to Waynesfield a couple times, but COVID kind of hurt some of those plans. And then the big thing with the motorsports team is we've just been trying to build it back to where it was before COVID. And right now, I think our dirt program is pretty close to there. So now we're going to try to be opening up like the drag racing team and all that stuff. But yeah, we haven't traveled since like 2018, 2019, something like that. Yeah.
So when do you graduate? What are you graduating in? And what are your racing plans for next year?
Yeah, so I graduate in March of this year. So yeah, March of 2026. It'll be a high performance associate's degree. So my plans, I don't really know just yet. I'd like to possibly travel with the team, Lucas Oil team. Chassis building is what I really want to get into. I love chassis building, shock building, all that type of stuff. Pretty much anything that makes the car fast. So if I could try to travel with the team for a couple of years, get some knowledge there, and then possibly go out on my own stuff, start building chassis, that would probably be the main goal.
So building chassis is more your passion than driving?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Yeah. Driving's the main thing of it. But I love chassis building. I think it's really cool how honestly you can make anything quick, really. There's not like one perfect setup that everybody's got to run. You can have multiple different things and still make it fast. And that's what I really like about racing is everybody can have something different and you can still be quick. And that's kind of my goal with like chassis building. I want to try to find something new that will help people out, make them quicker.
Now, since you graduate in March, that makes you ineligible to drive for them again next year?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Unless I add on a 2+2 degree, which it's a great program the school's got. So you can take your 2 years of automotive and then take another 2 years in like business, motorsports marketing, that type of stuff. But unless I do that, then yeah, I don't have another Limaland season, unfortunately.
Now, do you have any say, or do you know who's going to be in the seat of the car that you drove to the championship this year?
I don't have any say, no, unfortunately. We've got like ideas because we've got 2 great modified drivers that'll still be running next year, hopefully. They'll be actually be running in Volusia with us this year. But as far as they go, it's kind of up in the air, honestly. So we get new students into the team every year. They go through their driver tryout program. And then Coach Higgins, he decides who's driving and who's not. The modifieds, they go to the year prior. So it's like if you ran a stock car last year, then you're eligible to drive a modified this year. So I know of at least 2 people that are eligible to run a modified, and they'll be running down with us in Volusia. So if I had to guess, it would be Eric Kenny and Dylan Drake running modifieds next year, but plans can always change, yeah.
Gotcha. I saw Jerry had shared a post of yours that your car's, your modified's for sale. What's up with that?
Yeah, we're trying to get rid of it. It's been a great car to us, but it's nowadays to be like super competitive in modified racing and compete with like your Cole Falloways and Trent Greens and all that stuff, or Trent Young, sorry. Yeah, you got to have the best of the best stuff. So we're trying to sell that, hoping to get something a little bit newer. I do details back home to pay for a lot of my racing. So, yeah, just been every weekend going back home, doing details, selling our car, hopefully try to get something pretty good for us next year.
Gotcha. Any sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I mean, we got JK Excavating. They've been a huge help for our car back home. Weber Racing Supply, they deal with all of our parts. We order all the parts through them. They've been super good to us. That's honestly about it, really. It's really family run. Like it's
Team Dad.
Yeah, yeah, mom and dad. Yeah, they've helped out a lot. Obviously,
Yeah, don't forget them.
Grandma and grandpa, they've been coming to every one of my races since I've been 5. So yeah, they all support everything that I do. Yeah.
Now, if people want to follow Aidan Hinds in his career in the future, where can people do that?
Yeah, so I got an Instagram and Facebook. It's named Aidan Hinds Racing. Pretty straightforward. I don't post as much as I should, but I'm hoping to do a little bit more next year and try to get some followers on Instagram, Facebook, and try to venture out a little bit more in racing. Yep.
When you become a super famous chassis builder, you can just hire a social media manager to take care of all that for you.
Yeah, make it easy for you. Yeah, I'm not the most computer savvy person, so doing all like these cool designs that people do, showing finishing results and where they're going each week. Yeah, it's not my forte, but I've been trying to learn for it. Yeah.
No TikTok?
No TikTok. No, yeah, I don't know that. I know a lot of people have had success with it. That Mannix Furquan, I think. Yeah, he got like dome invites and all that stuff. Yeah, he's done a really great thing with the TikTok. So
there you go. Well, congratulations again on the championship there. Don Henry says, what's he say here? Tell the school you could be a teacher and build modifieds at the score and then sell them, make money for the school. There you go.
Yeah, that would be a great program to do. Yeah, it would be fun to be a teacher there. Like all the teachers there are really cool. Like it's fun to hang out with them. Being the motorsports team coach, that would be a great thing to get into. It's yeah, everything with the school is fun, and there's so much to learn about it that yeah, that would be awesome to do is work there and build chassis for them.
Well, congratulations again on the championship, and we appreciate the time here tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you for having me on air.
Absolutely.
Congratulations on being the first.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was definitely a pretty good honor.
All right. Well, take care, Aidan.
Yeah, take care. Yeah, you have a good day.
Thanks.
There you go. Aidan Hinds, your 2025 modified track champion there at Limaland. Yeah, I was a little confused on why we were still tiny over there on the screen. But we have our next guest, Mr. Todd Sherman, who we spoke to just a few months ago, as a matter of fact, waiting in the wins. He's your Thunderstock champion. Before we get to him, a couple bills to pay for real quick here. Whether it's late model modified or street stock, every body part counts. That's why you should choose Dominator Race Products, the go-to source for hood scoops, roofs, wheel covers, nose and tail components, body fasteners, and more, all engineered tough for the track. Check out the all-new adjustable height Dominator chassis dollies, the easiest way to move your race car around the shop. Order online anytime at dominatorraceproducts.com or visit your local reputable race shop, or like Ron Miller Race Cars, or you can call them directly, 419-923-6970, for quality parts that keep you dominating the racing field. Trust Dominator Race Products. And the 50th season at Oakshade Raceway has been completed. Oakshade Raceway would like to thank all the drivers, crews, and fans that supported them this season. The award celebration announcement should be coming anytime now. I haven't really heard anything on that, but November.
It's sneaking up on us.
It is, yes. As soon as they announce it, we'll have that on oakshaderaceway.com. It'll be announced on social media. They are looking for marketing partners for next year as well. So if you want to get involved with sponsoring a night, sponsor the season, sponsor divisions, but whatever you want to sponsor, you can sponsor a tire, one of the infield tractor tires.
Really?
I bet you can. I would bet, I'm 99.9% sure they would be down for that.
So the announcer could say,
it could be the Hammer Down Racing Report infield tractor tire.
And when somebody hits it and does something spectacular,
the Hammer Down Racing Report infield tractor tire strikes again.
Yeah. Oh, buddy.
That's a mouthful too. So hopefully whatever business you have is short, has a short title. Yeah, follow them on social media or oakshaderaceway.com. And subtly the website has changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't told anybody. I just redid the website.
Oh,
it's not a huge difference on the front end, but the back end, there's like 2 gigs less of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Of overhead. So I cleaned things up. Ooh. But let's bring in our next guest. It looks like his wife has him also. Oh, wait. I got a text here. November 22nd. Breaking news. The Oakshade Award celebration will be November 22nd at the Fulton Hall at the Fulton County Fairgrounds.
You'll figure out what building when you get there.
It's the same one it's been in.
Look for all the cars.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, damn it. That's a weekend I'm out of town.
Yeah.
For work, unfortunately. I much prefer to be at the award celebration, but anyway, Todd's got his wife has him signed in here. Let's bring him on. How's it going, Todd?
Going good.
Good. No problems getting connected then?
Nope, she got me all set up.
All right. Let me drag you over
here. She
here.
expects you to do it yourself the next time?
That ain't happening.
Are you more computer savvy than Aidan is then?
No, that would be a negative. I don't even do email. My wife takes care of all that.
I can do it, so anybody can.
Yeah, I don't really want to learn.
There we go.
So you finished second to Tony Anderson, who you were battling in the Thunderstock points on championship night. How hard were you racing him that night? And did you know finishing second was more than enough that you needed to secure the championship there in the Thunderstocks?
Whenever you race for points, that's always something that's in your head. And I've considered, not racing for points at this point in my life, but Lima pays so much to win the points championships, and we're all not made of money, so any of that extra money helps out. Put new bodies on, freshen motors, whatever it is you need done. So it's always in your head. But if I could have passed him, I would have. So, but to be honest with you, the races are all overlapping each other. I don't even remember that night for sure. But early on, we had some engine problems with the motor not running, and once we got that figured out, we had a pretty good streak there. So
was this the first time you've actually run for the championship in the Thunderstocks?
Yeah. The year we ran the car that Tony, I think won the championship last year, was the first Super Street that we built, and it's our Avenger style suspension. And that was our first one. Then I built a purpose-built one the year before, and we ran. I don't think we ran every race the year before, but we did have some crap luck too. So, but you beat Tony in a championship, you've done something, because he's very smart. He stays out of trouble, and he's the same way we are. It has to make a little bit of sense. And if you win those championships, they pay some money. So
Now, are the Thunderstocks are they easier to drive than the modifieds, or just different?
I'd say that they are. I mean, I have to talk to myself to drive harder because the car likes to be driven hard, and the mod, it seems like you're on pins and needles, but you have to be more cautious with the gas pedal and how hard you enter a corner. With that thing, I can drive it about as hard as I want. And sometimes it's unnerving that, it's like, it'll stick, just drive it in there,
But does that make it more fun though than driving the modified?
It probably is a little bit more fun. The mod, it's more of a challenge with the mod just because they're overpowered and undertired. And I mean, my son done a great job this year, and he led the points most of the season, and Aidan was really consistent and got 2 or 3 wins there and took over the point. He won it on the last night because he was in second.
Well, you finished 5th in that, I do believe, in the modifieds, didn't you?
Yeah, I ended up 5th in that. My goal's always been to win the championship there, and we won it in the last 5 years from 19 all the way until 24. And Aidan taking me down was kind of a good thing. I was happy for him. I was truly happy for him. He done a great job, and for the team and for everybody involved. So he done a great job.
Was that pretty cool though to see a UNOH team get a championship there at Limaland, the track that UNOH owns?
Oh my goodness, they were so excited, and he got sent off the track it was like 3 weeks before. Me and him were kind of battling, and I got ahead of him, and he tried to cut underneath me, and he clipped a tire. And
I just want to point out that was not the Hammer Down Racing Report infield tractor tire.
No.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, his nose had some damage, and the track sent him off the track. I mean, I'm like, oh man, don't send him off the track. But he had nose damage, and they don't want their cars to cause problems with other racers, and so that kind of put him behind the 8 ball. But he was able to rally back and still win it. So
what is I know we're talking about you, but just real quick on Aidan Hinds, what is your assessment of Aidan? Do you think he's got a bright future in dirt track racing? Or
yeah, he's probably years ahead of other kids his age. I mean, he's a very smart racer, and he's definitely has car control, and he done a great job all year long.
He says he wants to build chassis. Are you going to give him some pointers there?
Man, it's not an easy business. It's not an easy business to get into, but
no, for sure.
If that's what you enjoy and you're passionate about it, and that's what you want to do. I'm at a point in my life where I build enough of them that I'm not that excited about building them like he is anymore. I mean, I still enjoy it, but there's a limit to how many cars a year that I want to build.
Come on, Todd. It beats working for a living.
Well, it's kind of nice being your own boss. The last couple nights, I mean, we got a few cars sold, but the last couple nights I left work early and went deer hunting. So if you had a real job, you wouldn't be able to do that.
So what kind of chassis do you make? I mean, obviously modified. Are you making Thunderstock, street stock, super stock chassis as well?
We've built some street stocks, and we're hoping to maybe push with this, our purpose-built super street, that maybe we could sell a few more. I mean, my son made an advertisement the other day to try to push to sell some, because Butler opened up the rules. You can run 3 links there. You can run them at Oakshade. You can run them. We redone a car for Chad Poorman this year, and
I was going to mention that you built a really good car for
we
modified.
Had Chad on about a month 2 months ago, and he was high praise about the car you built for him.
Yeah, he done a really good job, and it's back at the shop now because they knocked the clip off of it. So but they're talking.
I might have had something to do with that. Inadvertently, I got pushed into him, but it messed up crap on maybe I should have taken my car to you as well.
Yeah.
Still trying to get the gremlins all worked out.
He said something broke and he hit the fence, and then he was like a sitting duck, I guess.
It made an abrupt turn.
it was not fun that night for either of us. Back to your Thunderstock though. Do you feel that maybe your attention maybe was spread a little thin running the Thunderstock and the modified? Maybe that's kept you from the modified championship?
Probably not, but it's big. This guy can do it, but many times I focus on that.
I think we're losing your connection. Sounded like a robot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think we lost him, Scott.
Yeah, he just popped away. Well, hopefully we get him back.
His wife's probably watching,
his wife will fix it. Yes, just to reconnect there, guys, and we'll finish that up. In the meantime, we can start doing a little bit of racing news. How's that?
Yeah,
bust that out, and then we got our how many coming up. Chance to win some DCR Graphics Hammer Down Race Report window sticker. I suppose I should make this so we can actually see one of these. Speedy sponsor sticker, one of these, and a panel off of the Ocho. It's probably going to be the last panel there that we give away because I'm running out of panels.
Really?
Yeah. Well, no, I still have a lot.
Now, could they maybe wait a month and pick up one of this year's panels, or are they still nice enough that you're going to run them again?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
It kind of depends on sponsors. Anybody wants to step up and help, or all that stuff. I haven't really. I'm just looking for right now. Just concentrating on Montpelier this weekend. And
winning Montpelier.
After that, then as I'll start thinking about, all right, what the hell am I going to do for next year? I'm thinking about new motor. Thinking about I got a lot of stuff we're thinking about here. Let's do a little bit of racing news, and hopefully we can get Todd back here with us.
Latest racing news.
So Carl Short announced on Saturday that the Dirt Track World Championship will move to West Virginia Motor Speedway in Mineral Wells.
Back to West Virginia
in 2026. They just put that kind of rebuilt that track.
Yeah, they made it a lot smaller. Yeah. It used to be a Yodel and 5/8.
Okay. Yeah. And they had a race on there recently, and sounds like they packed the place too. So that'll be interesting. What are your thoughts on that? Taking it from Eldora to there, not as big of a facility.
It's obviously Eldora is the place where everybody wants to race. Everybody wants to watch races there. A lot of history in West Virginia Motor Speedway, though.
That's true.
Give them a year, see what happens, and it may be back at Eldora.
All right. The National Dirt Late Model Hall of Fame announced its 2026 class on Saturday afternoon. Earl Pearson Jr. and Shannon Babb, plus Gary Crawford, the late Jimmy Edwards Jr., and racer turned analyst Randy Weaver were revealed Saturday as inductees, along with 3 contributors at Eldora Speedway during the 45th annual Dirt Track World Championship. Contributors set to be enshrined are late engine builder Russell Baker and 2 directors of late model tours, Dirt Cars Sam Driggers.
I thought that was really cool, Scott. He deserved it a long time ago.
Driggers, of course, of the Summer Nationals, and Rick Schwally, the current director of the Lucas Oil Series. The Hall of Fame will also, in 2026, present the Baltas Memor Award posthumously to Southern All-Star Racing Series founder B.J. Parker. Lifetime Achievement Awards will go to Bill and Debbie Reed of Dirt Racing Outreach, and longtime team owner and sponsor Brownie Brown, who fielded Ray Cook's national touring entry for many seasons. The class of 26 will be inducted next August during the Sunoco Race Fuels North-South 100 weekend at Florence Speedway in Union, Kentucky. And it looks like we have Mr. Sherman back with the Shermanator is back with us. Let's pop him back on here. Hey, welcome back.
I don't know what happened. I didn't touch anything.
Yeah, it sounded like your internet signal just got weak or something there.
Okay.
Turned into a robot. You were the Shermanator. Anyway, so we asked you, and we couldn't really understand the answer. I forget what the question was. What did we ask him?
I don't know. You
What was
asked.
the last question we asked you?
I think it was did I think that the stock car got in the way
Oh,
of
that's
the
right.
mod?
Yeah. If that
Yeah.
kind of spread you a little too thin, and we didn't quite get the answer there.
It did a little bit, but I over the Dirt Car Nationals in February, I took Matt Miller down there in one of my cars, and we had Eric Shepard in another car, and I had learned some stuff. So my whole year was kind of an experiment. It was some stuff that I learned while I was down there, and it's like Aidan Hinds said, that he wants to do something, come up with something that nobody else does. Well, that's kind of what we're doing. We got, our suspension, nobody else basically runs it. It's just something that we're doing on our own. And I feel like right now my car is faster than the last 3 weeks is faster than it ever has been. I got the lead at Kokomo at the Clash and had a right front tire go down, and I ended up losing that one. I got second at Montpelier. But anyways, it's really good. And I think just doing the experimenting, trying to learn to make our cars better, put me behind the 8-ball a little bit at Lima.
Are you still racing? Are you going to run the Monster Mash?
Yeah, we ran Butler some, but Montpelier didn't run like on a weekly schedule. They didn't run against Eldora. So we're second in the points to Clayton Bryant. So we're 5 points out of the lead, and they are paying some money for that. So we're going to try to win the championship at Montpelier. They're going to run Friday and Saturday, and then the points are over.
I didn't realize that was still a points event. So that's cool. Anything after that planned this year, or is that?
No, I didn't. My son kind of put some stuff. I didn't really want to go to the Dome. It's really a lot of work, and it's kind of expensive, and you don't get any hot laps or anything like that. It was fun. I enjoyed going, but we didn't get an invite anyway, so it didn't matter.
So what's 2026 looking like?
As long as my health holds out, and when you guys had me on the last time, I was going to get some injections in my eyes, and that my vision is actually getting better with these injections. So it ain't like I can't see. It's just that, when I'm trying to read, stuff gets blurry, and I got some stuff. If it gets in my pupil, I could go blind, and it's working. It's helping. It's expensive, but it's a good thing.
That's definitely good. Yeah. Speaking of championships, and you're no stranger to them, are there any championships you haven't won that you would like to check off your bucket list before you hang up the helmet?
Probably not. I mean, there's been a few years that we were like, man, it would be nice to win the national championship, but I don't know the exact stats, but Chase Holland ran 78 shows and I ran 40. So when guys can get that many races in, it makes it really hard. If you could run, 80 times a year, then your chances of getting more wins are a lot greater.
That's got to be expensive running that many times too.
They said he's going to slow down and not run as many, that Chase Holland, but even Cole Followay, I don't know how many races he ran, but the guys that are winning them are running really high numbers of races.
So, for as far as sponsors, we've talked about that last time, but you want to give another shout out to the sponsors, maybe some folks that help you with everything there,
or maybe somebody that you forgot the last time.
Really?
Well, I always do that because I got so many good people that help me. But Vision Homes and Vision Woodworks, Wayne and Holly Gibson, they help me out quite a bit. They own Tristan Chamberlain's World of Outlaw team too, so kind of have that connection, getting information. Wayne helped us buy a really high dollar shock dyno, so we got that in house now, so that helps us out. But All-Star Performance, Pro Strip, we got a lot of small sponsors, product stuff, and my son does a lot of the technical stuff. We do have a pull down rig and the shock dyno, and we got data acquisition, which we can't run it on our car unless we rent a track and put it on, take it off. So it makes it, we've done it. I mean, hopefully we can do that a little bit more and collect some data that would help us out.
How much would you charge to come take a look at my car Saturday at Montpelier and tell me how to make it faster?
Are you going to be racing there?
I'm going to try, yeah.
I'm going to be racing against you. I don't want to make you any faster.
Wait, I thought you were running your modified there. You're running a super stock?
I'm going to run my Thunderstock Saturday.
Ah! All right, well, after you beat me, how about it? Then you can come take a look and tell me what I did
we can
wrong.
do that. That's what we're in business for. I mean,
that's why I asked how much you charge me for that.
Well, I'll look at it, but if we have to work on it, that's when we start charging you.
I gotcha. That's fair. Well, you had a successful season in the Thunderstock there at Limaland 11s. Did you run that anywhere else, or did you run that at Montpelier this year too?
Yeah, we won the last 2 times at Montpelier that we was there, and I ran second 3 times to James Headley. He's fast. He was running good. I mean, I'd get beside him. We put on some great battles. I mean, it was really, Tony was right in the mix too. I mean, Tony was right there. So, yeah, it's, there's a rules package is a little different at Montpelier than it is at Lima. They can run aluminum heads and some other stuff. And we got our motor's not super good. I mean, it's not bad, but it's down a little bit on power.
I got the little motor that could.
What are your thoughts on some of the changes that Butler has made in their rules this year?
For me, I think it's good for some of the ones that race there. They, that have the factory 4 links. But Headley's car, the guy that beat me 3 weeks in a row. I ran second to him 3 times. It's a factory 4-link car. I mean, it ain't like you can't win with a factory 4-link car. It's a Hobbs car, and Lee builds really good cars. So Lee wins a lot. I think he was the national champion this year in the super stocks for UMP or whatever. But a factory 4-link car will run with a 3-link car,
right?
If it's set up right and you stuff's right. So I think it's good. It'll expand it a little bit and allow some other cars to come in. I mean, some of them cars at Butler had some of the badass looking bodies. They look like dirt late models, and mine's just, we can't do any of that at Lima. So
right,
even guys that come in there are not going to be as at an advantage with the body and the spoilers and the sunk decking and stuff like that.
Is that can you still do that in the new Butler rules?
I think so.
Like a late.
I didn't read them, but there was some really cool looking cars up there.
Yeah.
The one thing I noticed in the rules, because I was interested in it, because I'd like to run up there. I've never run Butler, but they still had a 107-inch wheelbase, which was a little
I
off.
heard they were.
Was that something they missed, or
yeah? I thought they were discussing that. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I just seen they were going to allow 3 links, but I didn't see, and I didn't read the rules, so I don't really know. But
3 links, aluminum heads, and quick change.
Yeah. Which I kicked and screamed when UMP went quick changes. When you got all 9-inch stuff, that's what you do. But now that I got quick changes, it's so much, it's so much cheaper because you can find gears anywhere. You can, the gears are light. You don't have to, you ain't carrying big gear cases around with you in your trailer. So there's enough quick changes around now that you can buy good used ones pretty inexpensively.
Right. Yep.
We kind of touched on this a little bit last week, but what are your thoughts on tracks kind of getting together and maybe kind of standardizing the super stock, street stock kind of rules, like the UMP modifieds, you got the UMP late models, maybe something along those lines for a super stock level?
Well, me and my son have talked about it, and we actually kind of wrote up some rules, like if we were going to be in charge of it and sponsored the series, what we would do to try to keep the cost down but there's so many used dirt late models around. I mean, I go to swap meets and you'll see a car and they're like, want $1,500 for it. It's got a rear end. And I'm thinking, man, that makes somebody a cheap race car if it fit into somebody's rules, I would like to see him, maybe open it up a little bit where, a modified has the motor set back and a late model doesn't. It's like, let them run a mod with the motor set back and put fenders on it. Let them run a late model with a rack on it and then somehow limit it a little bit or whatever, just so you can take these old cars and put them into use.
What do you think it would take for to get the tracks together to kind of come up with a standard set of rules, or do you think that's even possible?
Well, UMP did it with point money. I mean, I got 11th in the national points, and I won my region, and I'll probably get $4,000 at the end of the year if somebody would do something and tell the tracks, hey, we're going to keep track of accumulative points, and we're going to pay out money to kind of get the guys excited about doing it. Some guys won't do it because they don't, they just don't want to race for points or whatever. But I've always been one that looked at the value of what it pays to win one of them. Is like, man, I mean, if I stay in my region and I win those, they're going to pay me $3,000.
It's not bad.
I'll try to win the region, but somebody has to unify them and then go out and sell it to the tracks.
Yeah.
So it's like alcohol. It's like let them run methanol. Let the street stocks run methanol. You go to Lima, they can run them in the sprint cars. They can run them in the modifieds. What makes the difference if they run them in the street stock? These guys are pulling off the track, overheating week in and week out, and methanol's, $3 a gallon, and racing gas is $14 a gallon.
Exactly.
So if you burn twice as much, who cares? You're still half the price of what it costs for racing gas. I would open it up for methanol for sure. I mean, they already got cars running methanol in every division, so they obviously got fire extinguishers that'll put it out.
Well, and from what you said a little bit before there about what it would take to bring all the tracks together for the standardization, the common theme kind of getting it sounds like money.
Well, that's
unfortunate.
What can you do? What are you going to do for the tracks? What are you going to do to help us get more cars? What, because even, like Lima and Eldora are pretty close, I think, in the rules. But it's different at Montpelier. If they would get that standardized, because street stocks are so far out of hand as far as what the rules are. It's like Kokomo, and it's not that far for us, but if you want to build a factory four link, you have to have a steel body there when everybody else runs aluminum bodies. And it's like, why don't they get together and make this so? I mean, I got another son that I'd like to get started racing. I could take him down there because I run Friday and Saturday. I could take him down there on Sunday night and let him run a super street or something like that and get some seat time.
I mean, you would think it would be in the best interest for them to come together because there'd be more of a pool
absolutely
of cars to pull from. But then again, if you got tracks competing with each other head to head, then I could see why they wouldn't want to standardize that. But
I'd let them run the LS motors with the coil packs, and I would let them run alcohol, because you can go to the junkyard and get a 5.3 LS or a 6.0. We bought one out of a Cadillac Escalade, and I won the King of the Quarter with it in my car. It's a steel block. It's heavy. It had stock heads on it. We bought it for like $400, and when we tore it apart to rebuild it, it looked like brand new on the inside. I could read the numbers on the pistons. The heads looked perfect. It's like, and it had 250,000 miles on it. And
my son runs an LS in his Fremont truck. So yeah, we're familiar with them.
It would be awesome for them. Some they just don't let them run them. It's like, oh, well, they got a computer. It's like, well, they got traction control for MSD boxes too. So you're going to outlaw those, they think because you can change the timing on the ones that we have, we lock the timing out. I don't want the timing to change. When I give it gas, I want as much power as I can get. I'll control with my foot. So we let them start at 14, lock them out at 30. So once it gets past 2,500 RPMs, it's locked out at 30 degrees. So make a rule where you have to lock them out. You can't have it change timing all the way up where it keeps from busting traction.
The Shermanator Super Stock Series.
There we go.
There you go. We'd probably sponsor it, I'll tell you that, because I would love to see some of these old modifieds and old dirt late models, where they could, a guy could buy one for $1,500 or $2,000 and do a little work to it and get it on the track.
Todd, I was looking on Facebook, a late model that I built several years ago, and actually I ran a pilot program with a crate motor in it. and it went through a couple of owners since then. The car as a roller for $1,000.
Wow.
And those deals are around.
They are. There's cars sitting in garage. I know where there's a couple sitting in garages have been sitting there for long. Indoors, they're not they're not out in the weather getting all messed up.
Second life for old cars.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it.
Well, Todd, congratulations again. 6 wins, feature wins in the Thunderstocks and 11 stars. That's better than a 50% average there of getting wins. So congratulations on a great season there. And again, you know the deal. You come on the show, usually you go win your next race. So you're in luck for the Monster Mash this weekend.
All right. Well, good luck to you too. Well, maybe we can rub some fenders.
All right. We appreciate the time, Todd.
Yep. Thank you.
We'll see you.
Thanks, buddy.
There you go. Todd Sherman, your 2025 Limaland Thunderstock track champion there. It's first Thunderstock track champion. Yeah. And again, he's going to be down at Montpelier this weekend. We'll talk about
along with a few other guys.
ECR Graphics race menu coming up here in just a little bit. Yeah, as well as a few other guys. Had a couple guys even asking me about that that are going to be down there. So let's continue on with our news. Couple more news things here. Don't forget we get that Weber Valley thing too.
Oh yeah.
6-time national sprint car champion Brad Sweet has retired from full-time racing. Sweet made the announcement during Sunday's High Limit Racing banquet. The California native who co-owns the High Limit Series with Kyle Larson won 5 consecutive World of Outlaws championships before winning the 2024 High Limit title. Sweet finished second to Rico Abreu this year. He struggled at times throughout the season, including missing some time with a concussion he suffered at Eldora. Sweet won the 2018 Knoxville Nationals, won 92 World of Outlaws features, and 14 main events on the high limit circuit during a long career driving for Casey Kane Racing. So, and he just bought, was it the NARC series too as well? So he's busy being an owner now, I guess. Formula One announced a 5-year deal with Apple, who will serve as the series U.S. broadcast partner beginning next season. ESPN, the broadcast partner since 2018, notified the series at the start of this year that it would not be extending its deal. Apple plans to air Formula One on Apple TV and amplify the series across Apple News, Maps, Music, Sports, and Fitness Plus. Apple TV will host Apple TV will host all practice, qualifying, sprint sessions, and races. Select races and all practice sessions during the season will be free in the Apple TV app. Formula One TV Premium, F1's premier content offering will continue to be available in the United States via an Apple TV subscription and free to Apple subscribers. I'm not part of the Apple universe there, so okay, there you go.
So you won't be watching any Formula One?
I guess not. Spencer Baston has been tapped to drive the number 17 Stenhouse Junior Marshall Racing sprint car next season. Baston will replace Sheldon Hodenshield, who will leave the team following the season finale at the dirt track at Charlotte. NASA Energy will continue to sponsor the team. Stenhouse Junior Marshall Racing plans to field a second car for Baston during the season-ending World Finals at the dirt track at Charlotte. And Weber Valley.
Yeah.
So Weber Valley, if you're not familiar with Weber Valley,
with a
most
B,
people are. Weber, WEBER Valley
WEA
Speedway. Search for it on Facebook. They have a Facebook page or account, and
it's definitely worth watching.
It's very entertaining, especially if you're a race fan. It's a fictional dirt track in Tennessee. They produce a ton of AI video. There's one with they opened up the kids seating or something where they're sitting on the wall, legs hanging over the track while the cars are racing. Again, they're all AI. They're not real. Everything is fake there.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. But apparently Channel 5 in Chicago was not aware of that. And this happened. Check this out.
That it was satire.
Yes. The video that they are talking about is not real. But this is what happened.
Ronnie, this is from the racetrack in Tennessee. You're not going to believe it. The lights go out during the race, and the result, as you can imagine, is one big mess. 4 or 5 cars on top of each other. Now, we later found out the power company in the area cut the lights to intimidate the track owners into paying their electric bill on time.
No way.
The track then gave each car in the wreck an extra $5 to go towards repair work.
$5.
$5.
That's it?
Yeah. I think there's more to that story that we don't know about.
And no headlights on race cars.
Yes, there is more to that story that you don't know about. If you would have scrolled down maybe a couple more posts, you would have seen, oh, it's too wet for racing, so the Dollar General cruise ship is in the infield. Wow. I mean, I have a journalism degree. I'm part of broadcasting, and
Right.
that is cringy, especially for a major market.
Not to do some background check.
It's not it's a local news. It's not one of the network news, but still, in a major market, you would expect them to do a little bit of research.
Nah.
The post even, I mean, all the posts are typed like an inbred redneck person with all kinds of typos, and it's very humorous.
It is. It's good.
That made it even more humorous when I saw
stuff,
that
yeah.
they actually had it
They
on
fell
the
for it.
news. Oh goodness, that was
Probably somebody sent it to them and was just laughing their butts off.
yeah. I mean, well, it just shows that apparently there's a lack of checking your sources there. Good job, Channel 5 in Chicago. Good job.
That explains a lot, though. It's Chicago.
Rafa Racing Team, one of North America's most dynamic and fastest growing motorsports organizations, will debut in the ARCA Menard Series, marking an expansion from sport car racing into stock car competition. The team's first race will be November 1st, the day after Halloween. That's a week from this Saturday, as a matter of fact. It's going to be at Phoenix International Raceway during NASCAR Championship weekend. Is that already the championship weekend?
Yeah.
Cow. I thought they used to run until the middle of November.
Winter's here, man.
Winter's coming.
You're going to find out
had
this
a Game
weekend.
of Thrones moment. Winter's coming. Where was I here? They're going to be there at Phoenix, where they're going to compete in the ARCA Menards West Series event. ARCA Menards Series Rookie of the Year and Toyota development driver Isabella Robusto will drive the number 2 AMSYS Rafa Racing Team Toyota Camry for the debut event, a fitting kickoff to the team's next chapter under the Toyota banner.
That's cool.
Congratulations to Isabella there for that, who we had in the studio a few weeks ago with Brendan, which was pretty cool. That is your racing news. That's all I got. If you're looking for a wedding DJ or an event DJ, Magic Moen Entertainment will make your event magical. Ron Burt brings decades of DJ experience, smooth planning, and professional grade entertainment to your big day. Mention the Hammer Down Racing Report and save $100 off your reception DJ service. And rest easy knowing there are no surprise charges, no fees for mileage or lighting, and full liability coverage included. Whether you're in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, or Kentucky, Magic Moen is here to make your event unforgettable. Give them a call, 419-594-2261, or connect on Facebook with them at Magic Moen Entertainment or Ohio Sports Blitz. How about we do... we don't have any. We don't have a Hammer Down hotline this week.
No hotline. Oh no.
Maybe we can kill it off. If that's dormant for like 3 weeks in a row, we're going to kill it off. But if you want to try and save it, there you go. There's the number. You want to read that?
419-318-3081 Hammer Down hotline.
There you go. Call it anytime, day or night, and
you won't talk to a live person.
You'll hear my voice, but yeah, you won't talk to a live person. And just leave your message, text it, whatever. We'll read it back on the show next week, as long as it's before like 3:00, because after that, I don't have time to deal with that stuff. I'm a busy person. How about we do how many and give away some stuff?
Okay.
We have to take care of last week's how many too. So let's do that.
How many?
Computer seems to be working better now too. I'm very happy about that.
Finally warmed up.
It did the update, so it's all good. It warmed up. It's getting cold outside though. So last week's how many was what number will the winner of the Super Stock feature
plus
at Eldora plus the modified feature plus the number on the Lucas Oil late model feature winner add up to. It's basically the car numbers for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at Eldora of those 3 features. That Creech 75, Mefford 13, and Bobby Pierce 32. Add those up, and if my math is correct, that's 120.
Yeah.
So you guessed 68.
I did.
You were a little low. I guessed 131. So that's 2 weeks in a row for me. I'm on a roll here. Our listener winner was David Keegan.
Oh,
he guessed 125. So David Keegan will get a Hammered Racing body panel, a quarter panel, a hood. I have a roof. Just get with me and make arrangements to come and pick that up in Sylvania. And you have 30 days to do so. So congratulations there, Mr. David Keegan.
Tim Baker may be picking that up.
I'll allow it.
They're family, so yeah.
Okay. So Tim, or I'll make a note here. Okay. So this week's how many? And a chance to win a DCR Graphics Hammer Down Racing Report window sticker, a Speedy Sponsor sticker. Check out speedysponsors.com and get information on your favorite racers, track series. It's all there. DCR Graphics, you can order a Hammer Down Racing Report window sticker. Slap it on your car for next year. If you have a race car, you'll be part of the Hammer Down Army. Take a picture of it. Tag us on Facebook. Send us a message with that photo, and we'll add you to the Hammer Down Army. Yeah, everybody has to re-enlist every season, so you don't automatically re-enlist.
Yep, you've got to re-up.
Yep, every year. So if you don't win, you can get one of those for $5 from him, and he'll mail it to you. So this week's how many? And it's another math question because I know you like these.
I do.
This week, how many late models will be at Montpelier on Friday night?
Okay.
Plus, how many late models will be at Montpelier on Saturday night? 2 nights of late model racing at Montpelier this weekend. So if they have 25 Friday and 25 on Saturday, your guess should be 50.
Okay, so it doesn't matter that they're the same cars, same entries.
No, not okay. Correct. Just the total number Friday night plus the total number on Saturday there.
Okay.
And keep in mind, because I was looking into this. I know they used Rusty Schlenk photo to promote the Montpelier deal there, and I believe he's going to be running probably Atomic for the American late model Ironman series. So apparently Chris Schoenauer doesn't think that the weather's going to be good enough. I don't know. He's going to stick around for that weekend weather pit stop for that. But what do you think there? Wait, I have to guess.
You have to go first.
I'm going to go with, because it is going to be up against the American late model Ironman series, but it is 5,000 to win. Is it 5,000 to win both nights? I don't remember. Friday night's just regular late models. Saturday, it's Ultimate Heart of America late models. I think that's the one that's 5,000 to win.
Okay.
All right, I'm stalling here. I see Hovis Racing guessing 67. Dean's guessing 40. I'm going to split the difference and go 58.
I was going to go 68, so 59.
Fair enough. All right. If you want a chance to win the final.
See, Charlie Orns. Good number, Charlie.
Final body panel off of the Hammer Racing Ocho, the number 8. Put your guess in the comments of the Facebook Live or the YouTube Live, and you have until gates open at 5 on Friday, so 5 o'clock Eastern time on Friday to get your guess in. So if you're listening to us on the podcast, find the video on Facebook or on YouTube of the broadcast and put your guess in the comments there, and you'll be entered to win. Whoever's closest will win that final body panel. There you go. So we'll find out who wins that next week. Let's check out our DCR Graphics race menu.
This weekend's racing menu.
Montpelier.
Yeah, pretty much. Montpelier is it, at least in our neck of the woods. And that's pretty much the last race of the season.
In our area, for sure.
In our area, definitely. Friday night, tomorrow night, Monster Mash, 2-night program there at Montpelier, brain fart there at Montpelier. 2 full shows though, two shows, 2 nights. Friday night's gonna be late models, UMP modifieds, and street stocks. Gates open at 5, racing at 7, general admission $15. And then Saturday night, Monster Mash night number 2, the Ultimate Heart of America late models, UMP modifieds, super stocks, and Hornets in action. And gates will open at 2. I believe they're having trick or treating like from 2:30 to 3:30. 4 maybe
in the pits.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Check out their Facebook page, the Montpelier Speedway by Milkman Productions, and he's got more information there. Racing is scheduled to start at 6. General admission is $20 for that show on Saturday there, and that's always a lot of fun. They got the cool looking trophies with the skull heads on them. I like that. So what is how's the weekend weather pit stop forecast look like for this weekend?
It looks chilly, Scott.
Does it?
Yeah. The motors are going to be making big horsepower, so be ready for that. Not going to be much tire wear because we're talking highs in the mid to upper 50s.
I saw Saturday morning is going to be down lower 30s.
Yeah. Montpelier being a little bit south from where we're at, could be a couple degrees warmer, but definitely a chance of frost Friday and Saturday.
Very good.
Anyway, I don't think the rain is going to be a factor.
I don't think so. I don't think the rain we're getting is mostly like lake effect rain.
Right.
And I think Montpelier, like you said, is far enough south. I don't think they're getting in on.
It's a good thing that there's no racing the middle of next week, because there's a front coming through that could get interesting.
Well, next week's Halloween.
The middle of next week.
Although I do think I saw he had posted a rain dates for the Monster Mash as the following weekend.
Okay.
But I don't think we'll have to.
No.
I don't think those will have to be in effect there. Other action going on, Manjimup Speedway in Australia. Saturday night with limited sprint cars, production, street stocks, and juniors. Esperance Speedway also in Australia. It's going to be opening night there on Saturday, featuring modified sedans and juniors, which would be Friday morning right now there. So that'd be tomorrow for those guys in Australia.
Right.
World of Outlaws, NASA Energy Drink Sprint Car Series action for this weekend has been canceled due to cold and wet. The World of Outlaws NASA Energy Drink Sprint Car Series races at 81 Speedway and Arrowhead Speedway canceled due to rain and cold temperatures. NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, Xfinity Series, and the Cup Series all at Martinsville Speedway this weekend. Friday's the Truck Series. That'll start at 6 o'clock for the Slim Jim 200 on FS1. The Xfinity Series, IAA and Ritchie Brothers 250. That'll be 7:30, a night race on the CW. And then the Cup Series, Xfinity 500 at Martinsville. That'll be Sunday at 2 o'clock on NBC.
I wonder how the drivers adjust going from Talladega to Martinsville.
They go slower.
Yeah, a lot.
Do you think you'll see any manipulation trying to get into the final
four? They're not allowed to do that.
I know, no. But that doesn't mean we won't see it.
Might hear about it.
Probably.
Afterwards.
Thanks to producer Dave Kimmer and contributors John Young, Matt Swander, Bob Stazak. Make sure to like us on Facebook. Follow us on X at Hammer Report. Follow us on YouTube. You can listen to us on your favorite podcasting platform, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Check us out at hammerdownracingreport.com. And thanks again to our sponsors, Oakshade Raceway, Ron Miller Race Cars, Magic Moment Entertainment, Dippin' Motorsports, Dominator Race Products, DCR Graphics, and Freeze Frame Photos. Thanks again to this week's guests, Aidan Hinds and Todd Sherman. And don't forget, keep an eye on things Saturday, because Saturday morning, the auction for Sandusky Speedways going on. Speaking of that, we're going to try and get the champions on from Sandusky Speedway on next week's show. And depending on what happens with the auction on Saturday, we may do a kind of a roundtable for Sandusky and share some memories, or maybe we'll be celebrating that it didn't sell, and Jay Cox will be banging his head up against the wall. I got to keep running this damn track. Yeah, because I know there's a minimum reserve. I don't know what the minimum reserve is, but if they don't meet that, then I guess it sounds like he's going to keep running it until it does sell. So maybe there will be a hangover race.
I guess it had been for sale for a couple of years, right?
I know they actively put it for sale a few years ago.
Yeah.
And
did they? I don't remember.
I don't remember if they took it off the market or not, but I mean, I'm sure it's always been for sale if somebody comes up to them with the right price. Right. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of things will be determined, I think, by noon on Saturday, because I think that auction's at 11 or something. I think
so.
Yeah. So. Yeah, they did a live the other night. I didn't get a chance to see it, but I was talking to somebody about that.
I watched a little bit of it.
Okay. So we, next week we'll be talking about Sandusky one way or another, at least having the champions on there. We may have some more, so stick around for all that. Just keep an eye out for the show notice, and you'll find out what will be on next week's show. So yeah, we'll see you next Thursday at 7:00. That is a wrap on show number 401 of the Hammer Down Racing Report.
You have been listening to the Hammer Down Racing Report, available on demand on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting platform.